Alright, what's up, you guys? This is Madam Vincent, LOE, with the second part of this, which is how to turn it around in life. So if those of you that are curious of like what was the first part of this, which is optional because it could be that you're just drawn to this and you just simply ask Spirit, how can I fix this? Or what can I do? This is going to be that reading. It's collective, so just take what messages resonate for you. Don't force the shoe if it don't fit, because it's going to be uncomfortable as heck, okay? So, just follow your intuition, calm yourself, and what feels right is right. What doesn't feel right, let it go, because it ain't for you. Okay, simple. Anyways, now let's dig back into that spirit box the same way that I did in that other reading, which pretty much, spirit of the highest, bring us knowledge, the messages that we need, and how to turn it around in life. How can we fix whatever situation this is? Let us know, let us know, let us know. Give us advice. Show. Alright, so some of you guys are dealing maybe with either Mexican government or have affiliation to the Mexican government. If not, the very least, could be ethnic background of somebody or anybody that you know. Eagles may be important. Snakes, gotta watch out for snakes in your gardens because, for those of you also, I feel like this eagle is also meant to represent the spiritual protection against snakes in your vicinity. As well as, for those of you that know about, this specific, let me see if I could get it, coin, is foundations for a lot of us Mexican people. Anyways, so we got a car here. How do we turn it around? Let me get all of these messages, these letters flat out, and then we'll get to it. For some of you already heard live it, maybe. Let's see. Let me get all these letters again. In the last channeling that I did, which was shit hit the fan for that reading, the amethyst stone also came out. So for sure, it's going to resonate with some of you that are here from the previous one. You're also being guided to use your discernment, your better judgment, follow your gut, listen to what spirit has says to you, and only take what messages resonate, okay? Some of you need to go on a voyage. Some of you need to get out of town. Some of you are dealing with the DOJ, your Department of Justice, living at, or some of you live in Mexico, maybe possibly, or some of you are wanting to move to Mexico, or you're from Mexico. I also heard joy, toy, tay, yacht for some reason, but it's yacht right there, but whatever. Don't fit it if it don't fit, okay? I know the W is not here, but I got that acronym like where you at, so that's another thing. Forever song. Somebody's either into alt or likes to travel by skateboard or likes skateboards in general. Let's see. Again, my magical beings. Some of you guys are magical beings. My spiritual peoples, you're a unicorn in this boring world, and you have arcane knowledge, just that you gotta dig into it. You have to be able to open up and dig into your own Akashic records so that you can gain your previous knowledge that's at your disposal. You just gotta take the time to unlock that for yourself And if you have been running away from that, Spirit is here telling you it's time to get on that. Again, the Dapper Hat. So some of you guys have that affiliation to things of the past, like things that are antiques and that type of thing as well. So we have the three of basically the Three of Cups. So celebrations, third parties, interferences as well, maybe possibly with this Passion card, and then the Nine of Swords here, which is fear. Could be certain things that happen, maybe a third party situation that caused a lot of anxiety and fear. Somebody's lying to themselves, so some of you guys need to stop. Some of you guys may have certain addies, or others that you're dealing with may have certain addies that they need to fix and deal with themselves. It could be an attention addie, it could be something else addie. Just, take it with a grain of salt. Royalty, children, fever for you, baby. Affair of the heart, starting to seem like it's a third party. Somebody's running away from the fact that they know that they feel a certain way for you. And maybe children might be involved, and they might want to have children with you, or maybe there have been a conversation possibly in the past about children. Reflect on things and stay humble. Humility is always a good thing, because it always reminds us to stay grounded, because at any given time we can lose everything that Spirit has also provided for us, and it's always best to stay humble and stay grateful always. Freedom. Think of me. Mindsets. Somebody's going to send you a message. You're going to receive an important letter in the mail, or just certain messages, emails as well. Soul's calling. Some of you are going to finally figure out your life's purpose along the way through this, but you need to stop holding yourself back. Home. For some of you, I feel like there may need to be a change of home in order to be able to have your freedom, because I feel like since this home flew on top of the freedom, it's like there's two things. For some of you, being at home is crushing your freedom. And for others of you, being at home is your freedom. So take it as it goes. Desire and fly away. Some of you may want to move away, run away. A car just flew by here. So yeah, drive away. Get away from these things. Go on a vacation or a voyage to get away from certain things that are going on. I do recommend, take that break. Take some time to reflect on the things that really matter, and let go of the other things that really don't. For those of you that were dealing with a situation that involved like a third party situation, it needs to come to a situation where you got to figure out if this is ideal, or if it's something that's counterproductive to you. And I mean it in the highest form of, is it something that you really need that's truly going to bring you spiritual fulfillment as well, and be able to share your happiness, your love, your joy with this person, and have that reciprocated, or at least a mutual understanding of it as well. If it can't, it could be that you may have an addie to love, or an addie to certain types of behavioral patterns, and it's time to kind of break those things. It's time to change those mindsets as well. For others of you, there is a person who is kind of going around in circles and circles and circles. Maybe they're stuck in their head about things that they've reflected as well. And maybe in the past they've run away from the situation, an affair of the heart. And, they wanted their freedom. They had an issue with commitment. But the entire time they were lying to themselves. They truly desired of you, and they've always wanted you to think of them. But instead of coming back to you, they run away. So it's like they come, they drop a little bit, and then they go back. And then again, and then again, and then again, and then again. And it's time to cut that cycle It's either you stay or you flip and go. But we're not wasting no more time, because this is it. It needs to be productive for everyone involved in this. You know, start following your soul's calling. There's a song, a forever song, special from, could be a special song from a friend, somebody that may have wanted to be your friend forever, maybe, possibly. Again, only just fit it where it fits. Don't force it if it ain't your shoe. So let's see. Let's get some space in here so that I can read. Some of you need to read, or read more. Education. Some education's always good. Anyway, Spirit, how do we turn it around? Okay, that was quick. Okay. Some of you need to start moving. Get off your booty and get to it. Because your foolish emotions from the past could have caused some harm. So in the past, you could have really been in your ego or this other situation person. But mostly we're saying how we can turn it around. So for some of you, you need to get off your high horse. You need to get on that chariot and you need to start getting it together. The way that you can turn it around is by taking control of the situation, and you will have success. In the past, other people in authority or situations, you know, maybe even parents, managers, etc., people that had some kind of position in your life, whether you consciously or subconsciously gave them that position there, intimidated you in the past. But now you're going to start taking back that power. Like, I put you there, I can knock you off that position. And now I'm going to see that. I'm going to see it through, that you show me who you are, and I'm going to move accordingly. So that's what you're being asked to do. Move accordingly. Yep, it's time to start being formal about things, and it doesn't matter if people think that you're opinionated. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, and you are too. And if they have the right to speak it, so can you, you know, but be sure that you know that you're aware of the repercussions of the things that you do and say as well. So be wary of other people misunderstanding your good intentions, and those that simply will just choose to misunderstand you because they are triggered or hurt themselves and they have not healed. Learn to be a good neighbor. So, you know, use your better judgment, and, you know, Spirit says don't be an ass. Either you will be called to become the spiritual teacher, or a new spiritual teacher will reveal itself as cycles are ending as well, and as movements are going. Give me one sec, because my cat is calling me, so chances are an important message is going to arrive. Todos igual, pensé que cambiaste para algo interesante, algo no intentaste, no me impresionaste, no seas como antes cuando me fallaste. Some of you are closing out cycles with certain people that may have failed you in the past. And now these people, it seems like you may have given them opportunity after opportunity too. And they've kind of let you down. And now you're choosing to move away and cut those ties. You're choosing to speak your truth and stand in that light also, because it's for your highest good. You're following your highest path by letting go of certain connections that no longer serve you. You're seeking that inner balance as well, and moving towards a more peaceful balance as well. Yeah, for some of you, you may have been down in your luck in the past and things are changing. The cycles are moving. For some of you, this is happening for you and not to you. For others, you're being prompted and required to start making those movements so that you can turn this wheel of fortune from what it was to what it should be. Things in your life may suddenly begin to change, and those doors may begin to open up, or life is just gonna happen out of nowhere very quickly, and you're gonna have to be forced to adjust. You're gonna be able to have to hit the ground running and stand in your truth when it comes to those things. For some of you, you're being asked to speak up about how you really feel about something, because you're only holding yourself back and it's hurting you. You're hurting yourself. Goes back to the self-sabotage. Yeah, here we are. In the past, we had lots of spiritual and material wealth. That goes back to you not being balanced. When you're not balanced inside yourself, you're not right with yourself, your money's not right with you either. You have to take that time to see the truth so that you can re-strategize, move forward, make those changes, and take hold of the wheel of life so that you can have those new concepts and goals, and you can harvest those ideas once they've matured. Yeah, especially some of you may be interested in a particular person or situation, or stepping into a certain type of energy in your life, because in the past you could have had a loss of hope, and loss of hope. Weird. Sounded like somebody was outside. Some of you may have had to look over your shoulder to take care of yourself and be protected. So some of you really need to protect yourself as well too. Please, y'all, make sure you're always staying observant and protecting yourselves too. Okay? Make sure you be able to defend yourself. Especially because you're going to be coming up. People are going to start seeing you as a threat, and they're going to come after your coin. They're going to want what you got, but they can't. They can't take it from you because they got to do the work first. Heavy is the crown that is bestowed on the brow that carries it. Okay? You will receive a lot of love, unconditional love from others around you. Some of you guys may actually go on a vacation, because here also it says in the near future, you may, or in the, further future, you may end up going on a vacation from like the normal routine, the boring routine, and moving towards your success. Yup. Right now, you're kind of strategizing. This is your energy now. At this moment, this is what comes before this, And then I have the Knight of Wands at the very bottom of the deck, which is a slow, methodical escape that you've had to pretty much strategize so that you can move forward. Unexpected changes, exactly what we were talking about before, unexpected changes that can happen very quickly, destiny and the universe striking without warning. And be sure that you're aware of, false people, false implications, and, people wanting to scam you as well for your coin. Make sure that you use your proper judgment and discern, because people are willing and capable to wreck you just to check you for no reason. Because people sometimes be salty for like the stupidest reasons, and like literally no reason at all sometimes. So I never understood that. But anyways, let's see. Spirit, you got any other messages? Any other messages for us? So Spirit was chit-chatting with me a little bit, and pretty much told me that some of you guys are choosing to move away from a certain situation and choosing to move towards another one. And we got a double Hierophant there. So yeah, you're going to be following that spiritual calling towards your spiritual emotional success, but you are going to have to put in that work to it, and you'll get there. You're going to be building Tu rinconcito en el cielo. Your slice of heaven. So that's what you're trying to move towards. For some of you, it means leaving a certain situation behind and moving towards another, maybe romantic partnership situation. Being honest, being real, feeling the feel, not just analyzing it, be present in the goddamn moment. Okay, Spirit, I'll take these. And then let's see what's up. We got the High Priestess following that intuition. It's time to make those changes again. Time to make sure that you're stepping forward, but make sure you watch, make sure that you're doing your due diligence and making the proper movements as you start your journey. Watch where you leap, basically. Especially if you're feeling froggy, you're feeling, pressed. Watch where you leap. Just stay calm and collected, because this whole situation is going to be testing, but it is forging you into the blade, the strong blade that you are. Okay? We have the Two of Wands here and the Two of Wands here, because you're thinking about that Four of Wands, the 4-4. We got 222. So that's an angel number there for you guys. So this talks to me a lot about partnerships, particularly success partnerships when it comes to marriage and contracts. And especially we got somebody who's finally looking at the truth, seeing and realizing where their spiritual and emotional, their sense of fulfillment is, wanting to do something foolish and make an offering, even if you don't know if your plan is going to work or not, you're going to still try to make an attempt to move towards this situation. Move away from something else and move towards another situation. And you're being divinely guided to do so. With the Knight of Swords actually came out reversed. You're being asked to slow down. Don't move too fast and don't move too slow neither. But you need to start moving, because with the Knight of Swords in reverse, which is the fastest moving knight, when it's in reverse, it's at a total halt. So it's time for you to start making the moves to start taking flight, start to take off, and start getting out of this rest for some of you. And others of you, either you're resting now or just finishing up your rest, and you're still being guided. Take your time, but remember, don't take too much time now either. Spirit, how can the collective for this reading turn it around? How can the collective turn it around? Yeah, you need to be able to start manifesting the kind of unions and partnerships that you want in your life, as well as some of you feel like you may have encountered or met someone new, or someone new is about to come in. It's just a matter of time. For some of you, it's happening for you. It's not happening to you, and you just gotta take a chill pill and hang out in life's, lobby, waiting room, lobby, whatever. Because the things that you have wanted to manifest are starting to manifest. They're just manifesting a little slower, and they take a little bit of time. So let's see. We have the Chariot here again. These movements for now seems like they are not moving, but at least you know it. It's gonna come like this in chinga. It's gonna come real quick, real quick. The cycle's gonna speed up. The sudden events change your life. The universe opens up to you. Destiny strikes without warning. We got Chariot. We got a lot of movement. And then also kind of like a stop, start. So it's time to stop doing that. Yes, take it easy. Know when to rest so that you can continue and being consistent. but make sure that you balance yourself so that you can manifest consistently what it is that you're trying to manifest. You're being asked to follow the guidance. Ask for guidance from the higher realms as well if you need it. If you feel lost particularly, don't be afraid to reach out so that you can receive that divine knowledge from spirit itself, so that you can create that happiness. You can manifest that happiness and leave things behind that were no longer serving you in the past. Yeah, it's time to allow divine justice to come in and aid you, because it could have been that other people could have tried to usurp your throne and kick you off your throne and bring you duality, disbalance you. Even though you were in your right mind, you were following your passions and just doing you. Other people could not stand that you were standing in your truth, and hence wanted to mess with your money at the same time too. But that's not their choice. It's not up to them. It's up to spirit to decide how the chips are going to fall. So, just keep doing you. Follow what you're being guided to by spirit. And if you don't know what that is, let me tell you, you need to take the time, sit your butt down, smell the goddamn roses, and observe the nature around you. You need to take some time to really reflect and reconnect so that you can be guided, so that you can hear those messages too. I feel like spirit is directly sending you messages, synchronicities and signs. You could be seeing daisies or sunflowers, roses. You may be seeing pennies or change or coins on the floor. You could be seeing black cats. What else? Particularly flowers and plants are getting your attention. There may be certain flowers, certain plants, certain animals, certain birds, maybe ducks. For some of you, I heard maple leaf. Anyway, certain of those things are going to be synchronicities and signs, as well as the angel numbers, the 222. That's going to be synchronistic on your journey. You need to pay attention to those things. Anyways, just take the messages that resonate for you and don't force anything that isn't for you. But that's pretty much it. Let me know how you guys like this reading. Like, share, subscribe, share it with somebody that you would think find it useful as well, or maybe they might be interested in watching this. Have a great day. Peace.